Hi everyone, it's Lois Addah. Today I'll show you how to cut and sew a beautiful Kaftan Bubu dress with a simple built-in pocket. This method is beginner friendly and very easy to follow, so let's jump right in. So to begin with this project, the Ankara fabric we are working with is 45 inches in length. But what we need is 52 inches. We are adding 3 inches to it to make it 55 inches. So we are using total of 3 yards and some inches. So we had to fold that 3 yards and some inches on the table, and then we are going to place it on fold just the way I am doing it. So I'm going to arrange it very well. After arranging it on the table, it is now in 4. So we are now going to take our measurements. So we are taking the neck width of 3 inches and the neck depth of 1.5. So we'll connect that 1.5 to the neck width of 3 inches for the back. Then we'll take the neck width of 6 inches. We are connecting it to the neck width as well. Then the upper part, the part that is on fold, the sleeve area, we are not going to do any shoulder slants. We are going to use it just like that. So I marked 11 inches for the sleeve circumference. So that 11 inches for the sleeve circumference becomes our chest line. On that chest line, I am going to impute her bust circumference of 11.5, and I added 2 inches seam allowance. On that point of the 2 inches seam allowance, I came down by 1 inch to make a little curve at that area so that I will not have any sharpness. Next, I had to measure all I had on that bust circumference, 11.5 plus 2 inches, which gave me 13.5. I have to mark the 13.5 all the way down. Then I'll use my straight ruler to connect. After connecting it, I had to make sure that I don't have any sharp edge around that armhole area. So the next thing to do is to measure from the top, from the shoulder side, to impute the point of 16, which is her true waist. I had to put an inbuilt pocket. So I marked 16 inches, and then from that 16 inches, I came down by 7.5 to get the pocket opening. After that, I had to form the pocket just the way you can see it on your screen. So it is time for me to cut. I had to cut the back neckline first of all. After cutting the back neckline, I trimmed the downside so that the 4 pieces of the material we folded will be equal, and after which I started cutting the chalked part of what we have. So I will cut exactly what we have marked to the pocket side, and then I will take it to the sleeve side, from the armhole side to the sleeve side. Please, if you've watched up to this point, please subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification bell so that you will not miss out on any of our beautiful tutorials. So we are done cutting. The next thing is to notch the neckline, that upper part. We are notching it. We are notching the sleeve as well, because we are going to separate the front from that of the back, it to enable us drop the neckline for the front. So after arranging it very well, you will have a C shape of the neckline. So the next thing to do now is to mark from that point, the neck depth point. We are marking 2 inches. So I'll mark 2 inches all the way down, and then I will use my long straight ruler to connect. So after using my long straight ruler to connect, we are going to cut that part out. That part we are cutting out, that 2 inches, is what we are replacing with our red fabric. We are using a bridal satin, a doll face bridal satin, that we are going to infuse haste on it, and then we'll use it to replace what we have. So while cutting, we are going to cut 2.5 inches for the red to replace that part. So I had to open it and measure. I have 4 inches after opening it, so we are going to replace it with our red fabric. So after placing what we have cut on the table, this is what we have. So it is time for us to start the sewing. So we are going to sew from the sleeve to the pocket down, And then we'll do the same for this other side. From the sleeve to the pocket, we are going to sew it and bring it. So after sewing the two sides, this is what we have. Everything came out neatly well. So from the center back, we are going to use our tape to measure the opening all round. That is what we are using for the red. This is the red we are going to use to replace for what we cut out earlier. Remember, we cut out 2 inches. When we open it, it is 4 inches. So the bridal satin we are using, we've already infused hairstay on it. So we are going to place what we have and then add half an inch on it and then cut it all out. The neckline area, we are not going to add it. From the neck depth is where I'm measuring 2 inches. It is giving me 4 inches. So we are going to place it on fold. We will get 2 inches. We are adding half an inch and cut it all the way down. So after cutting the red fabric according to the desired length that we want, we folded it into 2 and ironed it to have a green line. So for us to measure the opening of the neck, we have to take the measurement from the shoulder first of all to the neck depth that we want. We used 7.5. So I had to mark 7.5 and then marked 7.5 at the other side as well. After marking 7.5, the next thing is to measure from the back center. The back center, see what I am doing? I had to measure it from that point, from the center back down to the 7.5. It gave me 12 inches in total. So 12 plus 12 will give me 24. I had to fold the red fabric into 2 equal parts from the joining points, and then I placed it on the table. I will use my tape to mark 12 inches. So that 12 inches on fold will give me for the two sides neck opening. So after marking the 12 inches on this side, I will have to mark 12 inches on the other side as well, as you can see me doing. Then I will now open it so that the chalk part will give me a guide that is the neck opening. So see the 12 on the two sides. So I will now place it using the green line, that center line that I ironed out. I will now open it. So when I open it, I will use my pin to secure the center all the way down, because this particular gown is not going to have an opening. But if you want an opening on your own, you have to measure the length of the opening, and then your sewing from the center will end at that opening. But for this one, I will sew it all the way down to close it. After closing it, this is what we are going to get when we turn it to the right side. So I'm going to take it to the sewing machine to sew it. So after sewing, I ironed it out. This is what we have. It's looking very neat. So from the center of that red fabric, I am going to place it at the center of the gown that we've made. I'm joining it or pinning it wrong side facing the wrong side, while the right side will face the right side. So I am pinning it from the back side. I turned the gown to the back side and then I started pinning it. I will pin it all the way down. After pinning it for the two sides, see how it is looking. So I'm going to use my sewing machine to sew it all the way down. I will do the same for the other side. From that center back, I'll sew it all the way down. Then I'm going to fold the downside of the gown half an inch and 1 inch. Then the sleeve, I'm going to fold it and then I will sew it. After sewing, I will iron it and bring it and show you. So we are done with everything on this gown. We fixed the red fabric, we folded the sleeve, the downside. It's time for our model to wear it for us to see. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like the video, leave a comment and share it with someone who loves sewing. Don't forget to subscribe for more easy sewing tutorials. See you in my next video. I'm Lois Addah.